it is to be in front of you all today. Wow, what a location too. I just can't believe that I've been asked to speak in front of all of you today. And thank you for coming and gathering here in front of our forefathers here on this beautiful mountain. All right, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today 7 years ago. Some interesting facts. So, did you know that the noses on these guys are about 240 feet long? And due to erosion of this granite mountain back here, in about 2.4 million years, these guys' noses could be gone. So somebody's going to have to come back well after our time on this earth is done and give them a little touch up. By then, they'll probably have some crazy forms of cosmetic surgery available. But anyway, that's all the facts that I know, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for having me so much. We'll see you next time. Thank you. Thank you.
So we spent some time on Needles Highway, which is also known as Iron Mountain Road. It has 314 curves, 14 switchbacks, and 3 tunnels. The tunnels are not very wide and they're definitely not very high, but they were fun to go through. This first tunnel is the Doane Robinson Tunnel. Doane Robinson was the inspiration behind Mount Rushmore, so the tunnel's named for him. It's one of the tunnels that has a framed view of Mount Rushmore when you come through. The next tunnel, the C.C. Gideon Tunnel, it's another one of the tunnels that has a framed view of Mount Rushmore. You can almost see it here at the end, and I highly recommend going on this highway on a clear day. We went a day prior, but it was so foggy and cloudy we couldn't see anything. Being on this highway, it's not just a drive, it's a transformative journey that embodies the very essence of the American spirit and wilderness all at once. You just look right over, and there you see George Washington himself. And there's just something about pulling up for the first time. You look over and you see the forefathers, and you're really in awe of the breathtaking views. But what's really more exciting than that is after you get your car parked and you actually go into the memorial and you get to see the monument for the first time.
On the right. That sounds so good. That came here. Hey y'all, guess where we are? It's definitely easy to figure out.
I don't know.
It was really nice walking in. This is something you've always seen pictures of, but you have just never been here. So it was pretty emotional to walk down the entryway filled with all the flags of every state and information about each state. And so here we are.
Very cool. So some interesting facts. So we learned that the granite erodes at, I think, 1 inch per year.
Not per year.
Oh. Something. 1 inch per...
I'll have to look that up because the nose is about 240.
Anyway, let's just put it this way. in about 2.4 million years, their noses will be gone, and somebody will have to redo it. But I don't think we'll be here around to see that.
It's not the
Hey,
nose.
how
It's
long?
the whole
Hold up.
statue.
No, it's the nose.
Okay.
I think. But how long do you think it would take my nose to erode if it was up there? Because it's a big one.
So they started the sculpture in what year? And how long did it take? 1927.
1927, and it took 14 years.
There was a team of about 400 people that worked on it, but it was someone's idea by the name of Doan to actually come up with it because he wanted to attract tourists to the state. And I think it worked because studies say that about 3 million people come here annually to see Mount Rushmore.
Is that what the studies say?
Yeah.
Okay, studies say. So it must be true. But anyway, very cool. First time we've been here, and we're gonna check it out. There's a little. What did they say? The President's Trail or Presidential Trail?
The Presidential Trail is the best
It's
view.
the best viewing. So we're gonna check that out, and then I don't know. This week's video is going to be a lot of. We're spending 1 week in Custer State Park. So Mount Rushmore, Custer State Park, all these things are in and around the surrounding area. So do you have something else?
Yeah, so here's the facts about the
Okay.
inches. So the Mount Rushmore is made out of granite, and granite erodes roughly 1 inch every 10,000 years. So since each nose is 240 inches long, that means they might last up to 2.4 million years before completely disappearing. So,
After about 500,000 years, the faces will have likely lost some definition. You know what they say about guys with big noses? All right. So cool.
You see, I didn't have to be
Could y'all
there.
imagine working on this thing? Oh, goodness.
It was all in the books, and they had the book. On this book page, I would like, I'd have it dead, right? Say 90, well, say 93. I would bring the boom on
okay, so that's what it looked like before.
Yeah, isn't that cool? There's a big picture out there.
What are you going to do, Frank?
I'm going to stamp our little passport
All
right
right.
here at Mount Rushmore. See there?
Which stamp are you going to use? One with the date on it?
I'm going to do
Use the
both,
green one.
actually. I think you always have this part facing you. Yeah. All right, let's do this one.
I'm sorry.
Look at that. It's like I'm a professional at this. Professional stamper.
Okay.
There you have it.
Go
Look,
back
let's
outside.
see. Did you show? All right. Let's go out here.
Let's find South Dakota. Here you go, South Dakota and Tennessee, right next to each other.
Wow, that's kind of ironic. I guess it's because of the whole alphabet thing. Here's the 400 workers that actually worked on the mountain.
Lawrence Lewis and E.O. Lewis.
Tough job. We'll see if we have any relatives. Yeah, there's my cousins, E.O. and Lawrence L. Namaste. Here, what'd you say?
So we picked a great time to come before the holiday weekend kicks off. It's
Yep.
not too crowded and it's not raining.
Yeah. Yep. We're pretty much experts at this, picking proper times, and it is actually supposed to rain for the next couple days, but I'm sure we'll still find something fun to do. Seems like it's more crowded than when we got here,
It
doesn't
does, doesn't it? I think
But
people are
anyway.
rolling into town in the afternoon.
We'll check you later, Mount Rushmore. So my dad would be super proud right now. Dad, if you're watching, hey, you're welcome. But he did introduce me to some great movies as a kid, and this was one of them, and it was actually filmed here. It starred Cary Grant, Ava Marie Saint, I believe is her name, and James Mason. I don't know, do I have my actors right? Somebody tell me if I screwed that up. But anyway, if you haven't seen the movie North by Northwest, it was filmed, some of it was filmed here in the Black Hills area, and actually some on Mount Rushmore. I don't know if that was made in a Hollywood studio or if they actually climbed up there or not, but anyway, pretty cool. But there you go, there's the sign. All right. So this is the Keystone Strip, I guess. You know, the touristy area that we always seem to find ourselves. But God, if you could smell the smells right here, it smells really good. But anyway, it's fudge and such. The Ruby House restaurant smells really good. If it smells good, it must be good, right? I don't know. We may check it out this week. We may not. Who knows?
I think it might have been on the post office, but the post office, they moved it.
So one thing you'll quickly learn is that Sasquatch tends to go wherever we go. That was the case here. As we make our way further into the north and northwest, we seem to be running across him more often. Sasquatch plays a key role in my life. I was actually in a band out of college called Sasquatch and the Eskimo Guys. That's right. I don't know how we came up with that name, but we did. But stay tuned next week. We're going to be showcasing some of our adventures in the Black Hills, Custer State Park area. But check out this Sasquatch we came across. These are all carved out of wood. Look at that. That's in the Keystone, South Dakota area. I highly recommend stopping by. I got a little too close to Sasquatch here. But hey, we'll see y'all next week. Giddy up.
Giddy up.